Good morning, listeners. So today I would be tackling about what is GMO. Uh, my name is Arthur D. Senior Jr. In partial completeness in our requirements in science technology, I will discuss to you a brief study of what is GMO is. So I will show here a PowerPoint presentation and we will discuss it to you. GMO or Genetically Modified Organism. So what is GMO? According to our PPT, GMO refers to any plant, animal, or microorganism whose DNA has been altered using biotechnology or genetic engineering. This process allows scientists to add, delete, or change specific genes to assert desired traits like pest resistance or increased national value. Did you know, in 1973, a biochemist Herbert Boyer and Stanley Cohen successfully created the world's first genetically modified organism by using recombinant DNA technology. Their breakthrough established the foundation for modern genetic engineering. The flower sour tomato made history in May 1994 as the first genetically modified organism food approved for human consumption. So, many global health organizations, including the WHO or World Health Organization and the US Food, Drug and Administration, agree that currently approved GMO foods are just safe to eat and their conventional and non-modified counterparts. There is no scientific evidence linking GMO consumption leads to cancer and might lead to genetic mutation or some new allergic reactions or maybe new disease, and there's no evidence like that. So examples of GMO products. There are many GMO products that we can see. So one example of is corn. Engineered to naturally produce a protein that acts as insecticides or to tolerate specific weed-killing herbicides. Soybeans. Modified to be herbicide resistant, allowing farmers to spray fields without harming the crop. Papaya. The rainbow papaya was created to resist the devastating ring spot virus. Potato. Bioengineered to resist browning and bruising, and to contain fewer potentially harmful compounds when fried. Apples. Certain varieties like Arctic apples are modified to resist turning brown after being sliced. Sugar beets. Altered to survive application of glyphosate-based weed killers. Canola. For herbicide tolerance and to optimize the oil composition for healthier cooking. Summer squash. Engineered to resist common plant virus. Atlantic salmon, an engineered fast-growing salmon designed to reach market size much quicker than conventional farm-raised fish. Golden rice, genetically modified to produce beta-carotene, a precursor vitamin A to help prevent malnutrition in developing regions. And there are some other more that I won't be discussing, but there are so many created GMO in the world right now. So, what are the potential applications of GMO? As you see, GMO utilize biotechnology to alter the DNA. So, their primary application span is mostly for agriculture because of the plants that mostly GMO. Some are for medicine to make some life-saving drugs, and environmental to control the pollution, and some remediation to the pollution. So what are the risks of GMO? So as you know, GMO that are agreed by the World Health Organization are most commonly safe to eat, but there are some non-GMO counterparts that they use GMO without the permission. And the technology of GMO carries specific debates to use it ethically, and there are potential risks in spanning health, in the environment, in the people, and the agricultural practices. That's all. Thank you.